my duckies? Welcome back to the Boston Nation of Bestie Love. We hate. How's it going, everybody? Yes, as you've seen in the title, they are back. My children are back. Darth Vader is back. Yes, he's back. Oh my god. Man, when I tell you, when I got this deck back, I was like, man, how am I going to make this deck fast enough to keep up with this goddamn meta? But then it came to my mind when I thought, the ban list is on its way. Let me think. And the little my bastard nation's deck building skills, and I came up with probably a pretty good solution. So I'll show y'all. And what's happening, everybody? How are you? How's your day? How's you doing? You know, yada yada yada. So we're gonna start with the main girl herself, Darth Vader himself, Kozmo, Dark Lady, my baby girl. Oh, it's good to see her again. All right. Once per turn, I can banish this card to special summon one level 6 or higher Kozmo monster from my hand. I can only use this effect once per turn. Once per turn, during either player's turn, when my opponent activates a monster effect, I can pay 1,000 to negate and destroy. Yeah, Darth Vader is bae. We all know this. And let's go with his storm, his machines to help him out with the planet destruction and whatnot. Kozmo, Slip Rider, I run 2. Same effect, however, it's a little bit different. Whenever this card is special summon or normal summon, I can pop a back row on my opponent's side of the field. Next effect, as for most of all the machines, when this card is destroyed by battle or by card effect sent to the graveyard, I can banish it. Special summon one level 4 or lower Kozmo monster from my deck. And the best card for the machines, and I wish if it comes to 2 on that ban list, I'll be so happy. Kozmo, Dark Destroyer, the best card ever. Ever! OD, right? Now, I run one of him because it's limited to 1, of course. If this card is no more special summon, I can pop one monster on my opponent's side of the field. That's it. Pop, 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 pop. Be gone! Same effect as Slip Rider. When he's destroyed by battle or by card effect, I can banish him to special summon one level 7 or lower Kozmo from my deck. So as you see, they float. They all float! Apologies. Next, to Kozmo Dark Eclipser, the Trap Negator. Same effect, once per turn during either player. No, I'm mistaken. During either player's turn, when a trap is activated, I can banish one Kozmo in my graveyard to negate and destroy. And it's not once per turn, because as long as I have Cosmos in the graveyard, I can keep negating. So it's kind of like the ritual Dawn of the Herald. It's kind of the same way like that. As long as I have fairies in my hand, I can keep negating. And same effect as the other ones. If he's destroyed by battle or by card effect, sent to the graveyard, I can banish him, special one level 8 or lower Kozmo from my deck or in my hand to the field. Yeah! Pretty good. Pretty good. Next, for a new Kozmo I'm running here, instead of Dark Planet, if you've seen my last Dark profile, was probably like quite a while ago actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Kozmo Forerunner. Reason I'm running him is because I used to run Soul Absorption. Now the thing about Soul Absorption is that it's clogs. It really clogs because every time I have it in my hand and then I play it down, I'm not getting the cards I want. So yeah, Forerunner is my replacement because during my stand my phase, I gain 1,000. That's pretty good. And same as the other ones, if he's ever destroyed by battle or by card effect, I can banish him, special summon level 6 or lower Kozmo from my deck. And plus he's a 28 B stick. He also can't be targeted by card effects while he's on the field. So it's pretty busted in its own way. And that's pretty much for the main ships and the top killers and whatnot. But as you know, Dark Lady is the most important card in the deck, in my opinion. Even though she isn't, but you know, that's whatever. And next we have Kozmo Landwalker, the Protector. Even though it's Landwalker from Star Wars, but we all know, so you can see the little stormtroopers running around. He protects me from being destruction effects, like whenever a Kozmo will be destroyed by battle or by card effect, I destroy him instead, and then his effect will go off. Banish him if he's in the graveyard, and I can special summon one level 4 or lower Kozmo from my deck. Yeah, it triggers off. Now we have the most important Kozmo in the deck, Kozmo R2-D2. Actually, it's Stink Can, but we all know who it is. We all know what that is. During During either player's turn, I can special summon one level 2 or lower Kozmo from my hand. I can only use this effect once per turn. Now, his best effect is, during the end phase, I can pay 500 life points to reveal 3 Kozmo cards with different names from my deck. Randomly, let my opponent choose one. One goes to my hand, the other one goes to the graveyard. So I can add even Kozmo Town or even Kozmojo, because they're all Kozmo cards. It never says monsters. So yeah, R2D2 is busted. I run one of the Kozmo Stormtrooper. Same effect as the other little guys. During either player's turn, I can banish him, special summon one level 4 lower Kozmo from my hand. But his second effect is why I run only one. I can pay 1,000 life points, special summon one psychic Kozmo monster from my graveyard. And then that's it. So it can help me get the Tin Can or even Dark Blade if I really need it. Or for the other cards, one Kozmo Wicked Witch, because... Okay, I'm going to explain to y'all why. She has the same effect, banish her, special summon level 5 or higher in my hand. But she's different, because she protects me in a lot of ways. During either player's turn, I can pay 1,000, so she can't be destroyed by all my card effects. And she just sits there and takes all the damage. She saves my life like a lot of times. I'm not gonna lie. That's why I just won our one. And then we have Princess Leia herself, or Pagme if I'm not mistaken. Kozmo Farm Girl. I run her at 2, even though she's one of the most sexiest of all these cards in here, I'm not gonna lie. During either player's turn of this card, I can banish this card, special summon one level 4 or higher Kozmo monster in my hand. Same effect as all the other little guys. Now, she's a little different. If she inflicts battle damage to my opponent, I can pay 500 life points and add any Kozmo card from my deck to my hand. So it's like, it's like whatever. Also, she's just good if that situation ever comes to be. Now, the best card of the little guys, other than Tin Can, is Kozmo Strawman. Same effect as the other ones, the little guys. I can banish him, so I'm at level 3 or higher, Kozmos in my hand. However, his best effect is I can pay 500 to target one of my banished Kozmo cards, special summon it, but its effects are negated and it's destroyed at the end phase. Now, for the machines, like Landswalker, I can bring him out, he can still attack, and then during the end phase he's destroyed, and his effect will pop off in grave. It's busted! It's stupid! And either with the machines, the same exact way with the, like, Destroyer. Come out with Destroyer, I can't get his effect, but when he's destroyed, that's when it'll go off. Like, it's... this deck is just... I miss it. I miss it. Like, it's so fun. And I gave it even an extra deck. Because, you know, Cosmos really don't need it, because they can stand up with the best of them, but I figured if I'm going to be a part of this meta with this, I need a extra deck. So, yeah. Let's get on with the spells. Kozmo Town, the main spell in the whole deck, has 3 beautiful effects. One effect is, I can target one of my banished Kozmo monsters, pay life points equal to its level by 100, and add it to my hand. Second effect, I can shuffle as many Kozmo monsters in my hand, send them back to the deck, and draw the same amount. Now the last effect, which is kind of like Diagram in a way, this card is destroyed, and sent to grave, I can add one Kozmo card from my deck to my hand. So, have it pop for another Kozmo Town, then effect goes off. Yeah, it's that busted. It's that busted. And to search it out, we have the triple terraforming. Of course, why not? Draw power, we have a Lure of Darkness, because I have a lot of dark Kozmo cards, and it really doesn't bother me if they're banished, because I can easily get them back with Kozmo Town. Next important staples, Dark Hole, Raigeki, Emergency Teleporter, because most all the little guys are all psychic, so that just really easy, and their effects can go off, because I can also chain it with Kozmo Tin Can. And last but not least, my little splash of goodness in this deck, Double Instant Fusion. He's like, what the fuck is this guy doing? I'll explain why I add this in here later. But we'll just get into the traps now. It's in the extra deck. It's actually the main reason why I had to speed the deck up to use this extra deck. Now, the most terrifying and probably, in my opinion, one of the strongest trap cards out there is Kozmojo. I run 3 of these. I can target one Kozmo monster on my field, destroy it, and if I do, I can banish one card on my opponent's side of the field or in their graveyard. And I can have one Kozmojo once per turn. So it doesn't target, it just banishes. So it's like a Trish and I can target one of my Kozmo monsters and pop it, so then their effect will go off. Like, it's so good. And I can banish anything on the field. Or in the graveyard for Dracos. But Dracos are probably dead in the next format. And plus, come on, it's a Force choke. It's Darth Vader choking Princess Leia. Like, come on now. Let's be for real. And that's from my personal staple. Double Storming. Why the hell not? And double Call the Haunted. Call the Haunted helps me get back the little guys or the big guys if I need them. So it's special summon, so it gets the effects, you know, the rest. Storming is just my personal opinion why I run it. Because, you know, links are a thing now, and I want them to get rid of their links so I can. So why not? Now let's head into the extra deck. We'll do with the 5s first before we get into anything big. Of course, we have to run the Infinity setup. We all know what Infinity does. And I run Super Quantum Mecha Beast. He's the monster popper during the player's turn. And Keeper of Armageddon. He's also another monster popper. He just pops once per turn. Ditch one material. Volcasaurus. We all know what Volcasaurus does. Target one monster on my opponent's side of the field. Inflict damage to my opponent equal to that monster's attack. He's just if I need to win right then and there. Constellar Pelidus. He's also, in my opinion, he's a little bit better than Infinity in a way. Because during the player's turn, send it back to the hand. And he's also easy 5, so it's not that bad. And now Artifact, I always get this name wrong. Durodon. What? Oh, please correct me. I'm sorry, guys. You know I'm illiterate. Durodon. Yeah, he's disrespectful. He's just a disrespectful asshole. It's whenever I can activate. Oh my God, what is wrong with me today? During either player's turn, I activate either one of these effects. When a monster's, oh my God. When a monster effect is activated, or when a normal spell or trap card is activated, I can activate one of these effects. Destroy that spell or trap card by ditching a material. And disrespectful one is that I can ditch one material. Each player shuffles their whole hand into their deck and then draws the same number of cards they shuffle to their deck. So it's like disrespectful. It fucks most people up if they added stuff to their hand and I could chain to this. Just, you know, mess them all up completely. And that's pretty much the 5s. It's not that lot, but it's a complete 15. And because I have 7s, why not? A Big Eye and a Red Eye Flare Metal. Why the hell not, right? We all know what they do. Now for the 3s. 3 of them things. Super Quantum Beast Grumbar. Grand Pulse. He's for the spell and back roach destruction. Phantom Knight Breaker-Sword. He's for the pop anything. Whenever it comes to be, just pop it. Hot potato. Whatever. Don't judge me. And a Leviary, because he can also make me special on my level 4s or lowers in my Banner Zone, so I can get back my tin can to set up again. And I can make it easily because I also run the Farm Girl, and I also run the Stormtrooper, so I can get into these pretty easy if I really want to. In case shit happens, then I'll get into it. Now, we only run 1-2, but it gets the job done. I never brought it out yet, but just in case, you never know. This is Yu-Gi-Oh! Shit happens every day. One Hero of the Pure Light. I could ditch this card to add one card from... Oh my God. I could ditch this card. What? Oh my God. What is wrong with me? I'm sorry, guys. I haven't had coffee, and I could ditch one card to add one card from my deck to my... Pretty much, that's it. That's all. And now for the Instant Fusion, Panzer Dragon. And he's good because I can get to my 5s quite easy. And if they try to stop me, like when I go into him, they do D-Barrier or whatnot and stop me from going to XC, that's fine actually. Not only does he have a nice big booty of 26 defense, because of Instant Fusion, he's destroyed at the end of the turn. And then his effect will go off. I can pop any card on the field if he's destroyed and send to the graveyard. So it's a benefit here and there. And it helps me go into my 5s. So yeah, that's pretty much the deck profile right now. And hopefully you enjoyed that new opening I did just because it's Star Wars theme. Why not? That's the only time it's going to happen. Maybe I'll do some more for other decks. Who knows? Whatever. But anywho, if you enjoyed the video, hit that like button down below. Also remember, if you're not a part of the Boston Nation, hit that subscribe button because you know you're a Boston in your own way. Catch you later.